What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. Let me start over because my Facebook Live kicked out for a second. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Devin Slaughter, aka Baby D, aka God's Soldier, aka Soldier for Jesus. I came on earlier. I was out. I tried to put a little video out earlier, but the place I was at, my connection wouldn't connect through. So I just came on just to see how everybody was doing, you know, see hoping everybody was enjoying their day, evening, morning, noon, night, wherever you may be from. But yeah, I just came on just to say that I was trying to put out a little video earlier, and I did write a poem. I've been sitting here since I got back just writing some more poems, but I haven't finished a couple of them. This one here I wrote a couple days ago. Just thought I'd come on and put it out. Clap, clap, clap. Guess who's back? The one who everyone knows his name. The one who God has ordained to bring to bring peace across the land, which is something people don't understand. God's soldier, aka Baby D, soldier for Jesus. Hold on, let me do that part over. God's soldier, soldier for Jesus, aka Baby D, the man who's the international mystery, who continues to pop up out the blue and continue to do what I do. When it comes to writing my poems, coming up on your TV and phones, Devin Slaughter is back once again, who many people show respect to this man. May have been off, but you know I don't starve. Representing for my fans who truly understand. Some people want to try and take me back to my past, but to be honest, I've outgrown that. When I say back to my past, I mean my old ways. But truthfully, Satan, not today. I'm a man who believes in fate. Going back to my old ways would be my biggest mistake. I come to understand my story has gone past testing my faith. It's at the part of testing my patience to fill me with hate. And this is something that I know because Satan refuses to let go. If y'all like that one, like, share, subscribe. There is more to it, but I didn't finish it. So the little part that's left just says, of those who I hold close to my heart, every day constantly trying to rip it apart. I haven't finished after that, but y'all get the gist. Then I started to write another one called Patience. I'm telling you now. And I didn't finish this one, but there was a line that I wanted to put into it, so I'm gonna say it when I get to the part where I was gonna put it in there. Patience. Patience is a good quality to have, because without it, most people would go mad. People will test your patience in different ways, even if they have negative things to say. I had people testing my patience because they can't turn me from my faith. And since I came out, still my heart has no hate. You see the smile on my face because peace, love, and joy took its place, which is why I don't let my patience get off its track. Because if I really wanted to, I could clap back. And I'm not talking with any weapon, I'm talking with the authority from the Omega, the Alpha, the Mighty One, the beginning and the end, the one who walks with this man. Now, this is where I'm going to put this other little part in. if I ever, if you ever see this on a t shirt, because, if I ever, like, if it ever gets put on a t shirt, t-shirt, remember this. Devin Slaughter brought it to you first. That was what I was gonna put. It may sound cheesy or whatever, but just let put my little stamp on it so nobody can try to take it, copy me like they've been trying to do. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. No negativity. I'm going to be honest with you. Every time a negative thought goes through my mind, I try to think of something positive to replace it with. Sometimes it's hard, yes, and I'll admit that truth. But this is something that I've been working on so I can bring it forth to you. And to my haters, I just started writing this one, but so I only got like a little bit of it, not even half of it done yet. To my haters, I'm writing this from peace. I don't understand why you continue to tempt me, to test my patience, to make me lose my cool when there is nothing for me to prove to you. Me and God already knew that nothing and no one will make my faith go. That ain't well, that wasn't the line I was gonna put in there, but that's the line already. Let me start that over because it wasn't new, it was no. Me and God already know that nothing and no one will make my faith go, but that wasn't what I wanted to put. What I was gonna put was me and God already know that yous would not step forward with the truth that needs to be told. But, I tried to think positive. I put a positive thing in there. So, but that's all I had wrote for that one. To my kids. Another one not finished that I just started writing. To my kids, know this truth. Daddy is not and would never walk away from you. No matter what people may say, Daddy thinks about each and every one of you every day. I reaches out to you so you will know. So don't listen to people who's trying to put on a show. And though I may get no response, I'm going to stop because I didn't have that in there. And though I don't get no response, but lately I've been trying to reach out to the kids and Haven't been getting no response. So the last time I spoke to my youngest was on Halloween. Called me up, asked me if I could get him a costume. I told him I see what I do, then come to find out they already had the costume for him. So, and then tried to say the costume was $80, which I knew it wasn't, but whatever. You know, I'm not complaining about the price. It's just the simple fact that they were trying to put on the show. Not my kids trying to show off in front of the new man. But I'm going to leave that alone because he was in the background saying about Halloween being in 3 days. And I already knew that. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave that situation alone. I ain't getting involved with that one because that's negativity and I'm trying to stay positive. But anyway, on to the next one. I've not done this one either. It's called To the People Around the World. To the people around the world. To every boy and every girl. Child, teen, and adults too. There's something I want to say to you. First, first off, let me say this fact so you don't get confused and your mind goes off track. When I say child, I don't mean newborn babies, because there's no way they would understand me. Now, back to what I was about to say. It's a shame what's going on in the world today, the corruption and the chaos that I see. I forgot to add a line after that, but you get the gist. As you know, I am here to bring people up out of the dark and show how God's light can touch people's heart. Now, this was the last one that I started writing before I came on. I know, God, you want me to rest and be still, and I'm doing my best to relax and chill, especially when I want to open my mouth, which I pretty basically just did. So um, I'm just going to continue and let some more of my true authenticity out. Trust me, I have not given up my faith in any way. I'm just coming to you now to say what I need to say. And that's what I got for that so far. I'm telling you, I've been writing some lot of poems. That's why I haven't really been on. I did write one for Halloween too. And I started to write one for Remembrance Day, but I didn't get them finished. See if I can find my Halloween one. I know it's late now. Facebook Live. My phone keeps cutting notes saying slow connection. Okay, here it is. On a dark and rainy night, with houses decorated to give kids a fright, one host stood out above them all. Trick or treat was the last call. It was late and teenagers were out at this time because the little children were in before mine, in before nine, sorry. As the teenagers approached this one house, they were invited in to wait but didn't come out. As they were waiting, they heard chains. Then came the sound of thunder and rain. Then they heard someone say welcome, but they were frozen in fear and couldn't run. As they looked around, they couldn't see where the voice came from or the spot with the candy. Then all of a sudden it got dark and heard a laugh, but couldn't see where it was at. All of a sudden they saw a light start to glow, and that's when they thought it was time to go. But no matter how much they tried to move, their feet would not allow them to. Rattle, 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 once again went the chain. Then they fell, then they felt a sharp pain in their chest due to fear. But no matter how hard they looked, no one was there. One teenager thought they were brave till he tripped over something and got dragged away. You're all probably saying, thought they couldn't move. And I say, yes, that is true. But this one overcame his fear trying to act tough. So he decided enough was enough. That's when he started walking around feeling for a light when he tripped and got dragged out of sight. All his friends heard was a scream because they couldn't see what because they couldn't see what was seen. So they started crying and screaming too because they didn't know what to do. Rattle, 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 the chains got louder. Not only that, but closer. One by one, they all started to become calm, with nervous sweat coming off their palms. Scream after scream was all they heard, and each time the thunder banged, they got more scared. I know it's scared, okay? But I gotta make it rhyme, so it's scared. As the lightning flashed, they saw a figure. Couldn't tell if it was. That's where it stops at because I didn't finish it. But yeah, anyway, just thought I'd come on and put this little video in. Hope y'all like it. If you do, like, share, subscribe. My YouTube, my Facebook Live. If y'all like it, like and share, comment, and yeah, love y'all. Keep your heads up, stay strong, keep the faith, keep the peace, and I'll be back with another one. Love y'all. Peace.